All right. What is going on, everybody? And welcome back to Farthest Frontier. It's a little late on this update. This week at work was kind of crazy with me being on call and everything. And I was trying to do some recruitment races for my online racing league with iRacing. But we do have an update, and it's now at version 0.7.6. So just like any other early access, please report that our the latest update has just been live. Update was focused on addressing a number of issues that were detrimental to your experience in Farthest Frontier, but also includes some tuning, quality of life features, and optimization of some game elements. Not of the game, but some game elements. Hope you enjoy. All right, so first thing is art. Fixed an issue where builders performing upkeep would not play an animation. Didn't really notice that. I noticed sometimes you'd hear them hammering away or whatnot, but they were just standing there and not doing anything. But I think maybe that was part of it. All right. So then tech. Optimize the town center UI, windows, resources, professions, and happiness to be much more responsive. Okay. I don't know if it just pops up sooner or I have no idea. VSync multiplier now scales with high refresh monitors. Fixed an issue where the cursor would not register through widgets when trying to place buildings. I'm not really sure what they consider widgets, but that's always a positive. What's up, Larry? Back from Florida yesterday. Nice. Hopefully you missed all the bad weather. They're getting hammered pretty good down there right now. Next is fixed an issue where villagers could end up stuck in terrain generating so-called death cults. I haven't had them get stuck by terrain, but I've had them get stuck inside of walls. I don't know if maybe that's what they were talking about. I don't know. Fixed the issue where wall construction could cause severe performance hitches. Yes. We've noticed that whenever like the walls and stuff, or even some buildings, as soon as they're done being built, massive lag for a second or two, and then it kicks back in again. Fix an issue with foraged items spawning in water. This fix is not retroactive. That is why we're starting a new map. So like the blueberries and stuff like that, if they're too far into the water, we could not move the blueberry bushes. Or if there's willow or something else that's down in the water, we could not get to those foraged items. Fix an issue where the occlusion highlight toggle would reset. Not sure what that is. Sweating out the hurricane only used it 3 times. What? Sweating out the hurricane only used it 3 times this year. Used what 3 times this year? Just in time, Larry, with hurricane coming. Yeah. What's up, John? How you doing today? Fix an issue where building and resource window positions would become offset randomly. Fix an issue where building windows would sometimes require tiny amounts of scroll bar to see the full contents. The house. Oh, the house, yeah. All right, fix multiple issues where certain widgets, building icons, okay, so that's widgets, they're building icons, would not appear when intended. Example, waste warning, pause production, etc. Fix an issue where the forager shack and market were not displaying certain widgets. Fix multiple issues where trading post UI could end up stuck or display traders incorrectly. All right, so I think this right here, where trading post UI could end up stuck. I'm not sure if they're talking about the actual traders getting stuck on the map somewhere, or if the trading post being highlighted when you don't really click on it. I don't know. Well, guess we'll have to see and find out if that's a thing or not. Yeah, because like with the forged item spawning in water, it's not retroactive. So start a new map, and that way we don't have to worry about it. Fix an issue where other building windows could be opened while the trading post window is open. I don't know what that, because you can open up multiple windows on top of each other. That's weird. Fix an issue where trading post UI would flash between different products in the same line. We ran into that one. Remember when I opened up the trading post and all of a sudden everything's like flashing and I have to close it out and then reopen it back up again? It was fine. So hopefully they fixed that. They say they did, but all the work are wolves and lack of everything in the beginning. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's always a struggle those first year or two, that's for sure. Fix an issue where spoiled items would sometimes remain at time 0 piles. We ran into that. Remember like our first map, our first or second map where we had like that fish that would be stuck on our one of our roads. It spoiled over the winter time and nobody went and got it because there was nothing in it to go get. So it just stayed there. Fixed an issue where villagers could end up perpetually retreating inside of a residence. I thought they did that anyways when your villager count got too high for everybody to go into your town center. I thought they already went and retreated inside of the residence. I don't know. Fix an issue where building production would sometimes not resume after a building was uncondemned or a fire was put out. Never ran into that one. Fix an issue where production sliders at the work camp would reset on their own. Never ran into that one. Fix an issue where hunters would generate more traps than the set amount. Okay. So if you upgrade your hunting shacks, you have it set for like one trap, they put out more traps. Fixed an issue where Hunter Lodge trap slider would reset back to max. Yes, remember that where we had it like we would set it to 4, but then we're like, oh, I don't want all them. I try to reset it back to 1, but then they reset back to 4. So they fixed that. Remember you had a wagon stuck in the gate when the driver had been killed by raiders? Well, yeah, but as soon as you rehire another person to drive the wagon, it was fine. It wasn't necessarily really stuck. All right. Fix an issue where barn overpopulation would trigger one cow sooner than intended. Fix an issue where herds could become permanently abandoned when canceling a barn relocation task. Fixed an issue where cows could end up stuck in limbo in the trading post and then deleted. Glad we never ran into that one. Fixed a rare on-load issue related to barns. Oh, and since we are starting over, right now is a good time to start thinking of a good town name. Don't say anything now, but if you guys can think of a good town name once we get there, let me know. Fixed an issue where fruit and decorative trees could be placed within crop fields. Interesting. That would have been weird. Fixed an issue where fields could be tilted on or tiled. Oh, wait. Tilled. Is that supposed to be tiled or tilled? On top of each other. You can't till a field, so I guess tiled? So maybe draw one field on top of another and on top of another? That's kind of weird. To save space, you're able to tile, I think, fields on top of each other. That would have been interesting. Fixed an issue where field expansions could be added beyond the cap if done without closing the window. Some of these things people find is how they find them. I don't know. Fixed an issue where field expansions could be added infinitely into the fog of war. Wow. Fixed an issue where field expansions would sometimes cause a field to have more workers than the cap. All right, so that is all the tech that they've added or fixed. All right, game. Villagers now automatically exit the town center garrison before starving. Consequently, I need to go back to school. Starving villagers would no longer garrison in the town center. So if they're too hungry, they'll no longer garrison in the town center if you tell them they need to go in there. Increased time for homes to become abandoned to 8 months, up from 4. So if the desirability drops too much, instead of it, if you don't get it up within 4 months, you have up to 8 months now to get it back up to the desirability level before it gets abandoned. That's nice. Increase the starting food for pioneer difficulty. Expanding a field now also adjusts the overall weed level, fertility, and rockiness accordingly, rather than the expanded field inheriting the values of the original field. Okay. Added a critical indicator to items that are full in a building storage. So like an exclamation point. So instead of it showing, I guess, the barrel over top of it, it's saying that it now has an exclamation point saying, hey, this building's storage is full. Building upkeep now accumulates seasonally rather than monthly, giving builders more time to react to upkeep tasks before additional materials are required. Okay, hold on. Building upkeep now accumulates seasonally rather than monthly. So does that mean like for the repairs at the end of the year, or I don't know. Or maybe like if it takes certain gold to run it. I guess we'll find out. Buildings with unpaid expenses are now blocked from work. A new icon has been added for buildings that are in this state. So I guess if you can't pay for their work, they just stop and you get a warning. Quarterly, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do that. This says building upkeep, so I don't know if that means like the expenses or repairs. I don't know. All right. Increased meat from boars. That's nice. Especially early game. All right. Buildings. Increase fruit output for fruit trees at the arborist building. Arborist building now supports up to 2 workers. Nice. Cobble Road now requires a tier 3. Really? Cobbled roads now require a tier 3 town center. Huh, that's going to change things up. I mean, usually I don't get a cobble road put in until tier 4 anyway, because by the time we hit tier 4, that's when our walls and everything else are done anyways. So, okay. Reduce population cap for tier 1 barns to 10, down from 12. So you no longer can have 12 cows, you can have 10 for tier 1 barns. And increase the cap to 20 for tier 2 barns, up from 16. So they lowered it. They basically did increments of 10. So tier 1 barns, you can only have up to 10 cows. If you have a tier 2 barn, you can have 20 cows. So it's hurting you on the tier 1, but it's helping you out on tier 2. Tier 2 barn now requires a tier 4 town center. Come on, man. So you need a tier 3 town center for cobbled roads. Now you need a tier 4 town center for a tier 2 barn. Okay. Cows can no longer be purchased at the trading post unless a barn has been constructed. We ran into that where we could buy cows, so we started building a barn and then was stressing out, hoping the barn was completed before we got the cows or whatever. Or before the barn was just completed as we purchased them, and yeah. Updated production of meat, hides, and milk at barns. Nice. Well, it says updated production. It doesn't say increased production. They just updated the production. 2 from the start on the arborist, or if it's an upgrade. I don't know. We'll have to see and find out. I have no idea. It didn't say that. It just says now supports up to 2 workers. I don't know if that's from the get-go when you first put it in, or actually the arborist, you can't upgrade the arborist. Unless they made it an upgrade. I don't know. We'll see and find out. Changed milking and butchering priority for herders and prevented cows from being stuck not grazing when not in milking season. All right. Basket maker no longer requires a forager to build. I didn't know that. I didn't know you couldn't build a basket maker without a forager. We just always had a forager in from the get-go because it helps us out with food in the early game. Reduced amount of tools and weapons blacksmith forge workshop will store. So they are moved to town storage more quickly. Thank you. Because remember, we'd always have it, all of our stuff in the forge and workshops, but nothing was getting passed around the town. Increased production time of cheese and cheese maker. Why? It's already hard enough to have cheese go through the city. Now it's... increased production time. That sucks. I don't like that one. Yeah, the anticipation. Compost yards now automatically dispose of excess waste, allowing them to continue to collect waste even if all 3 compost storage areas are full. Thank you. Just in case you get busy doing other things, you forget to empty them out onto your fields. Now they will keep going and waste won't just start collecting up in your city and you not realize until it's too late. I like that one. That one, kind of counteracts the increased production time of cheese at the cheesemaker. Environmental fertility modifiers for crop fields are now displayed when placing the field and in the crop field UI itself. This modifier impacts the potential potency of any fertility gains except from clover. This was technically snuck in version 7.5F, but we wanted to draw attention to it as it was never called out. Interesting. I didn't realize they snuck it in there. They poop it into the streets for realism. Yes. Updated fertility impact display and crop selection to display effective fertility changes rather than a positive -5 range before environmental fertility modifier. What? Okay, let me read. Updated fertility impact display and crop selection to display effective fertility changes rather than a positive -5 range. I'm going to have to see what they're talking about with that. I have no idea. All right, reduced arrows produced at the Fletcher Building workshop per log to 18, down from 20. So I guess 1 log, instead of it making 20 arrows, it's only making 18 arrows. That's only 2 arrows, so no big deal. Reduce sand per glass at the glassmaker to 3, down from 4. Well, we can make more glass per sand. That's nice. Hunter Lodges no longer has structural integrity to match the Tier 1 Hunter cabin. Nice. So we no longer have to worry about the integrity of hunting lodges and cabins. Shrunk the hitbox of small plazas for the rare edge case where roads are overlapping them enough to be unselectable. I hope they didn't buff that completely to where we can't put plazas underneath all the roads and help each one of the houses. Plaza upgrades now correctly require a Tier 3 town center instead of requiring the same tier they are unlocked at. Okay, so once we place a plaza, whenever they're able to be unlocked, you can't just go and upgrade them right away if you have the resources available. You actually have to wait until the town center gets upgraded to upgrade your plazas. Increase production speed at the smokehouse. Thank you. Tannery no longer requires a hunter cabin to build. I didn't realize that either. I was just building stuff. Okay. Resources. So, okay, so that's all the building upgrades or updates. Resources. What's up, JLM? Resources. Adjusted the collision bounds for the Mega Rock. Yeah, because whenever we had people working on the Mega Rock, you kind of seen people inside of it instead of around it. Fixed an issue where furniture could decay in storage. Thank you. That made no sense whatsoever. It's like you have nothing to really spoil, but other than the furniture, like in the I don't know if that's just in storage or is that in the market too, because it's the same thing in the market. I don't know. Combat. Adjusted tuning of raids on Vanquisher difficulty. Raids have fallen a bit behind the curve with all the buffs to player defenses. Does that mean they actually made them tougher or what? Guess we'll find out. Reduce soldier upkeep costs. Thank you. Yeah, I like the looks of like the double and triple walls though. I mean, you get that sense of security, you know? And it looks cool. So, all right, so that's all the updates for the new update, I guess you can say. So, all right, let's get switched over to the actual game here, and we'll get started. All right, so we're going to do a new settlement. Now's the time to think of what a good name should be. And guess what? We're going to jump up to Vanquisher. And we're not going to do the Idyllic Valley. Let's go ahead and... you guys want to do Plains? Yeah, I know they do, but you can't... It's stated that you can't do cobblestone roads until tier 3 now, so that part doesn't even matter anymore. I do want to do one thing though. Audio. Turn down. Okay, music's all the way down. Okay, good. Vanquisher. What should we do? Should we do Alpine Valleys or Plains? This is now version 0.7.6. Alright, Plains. Alright. And what should our town name be? I'll cycle through them unless somebody can think of one. You had Roanoke, got Glomebridge, Dunsford, New Townsville, Kingsport, Wendigoville, Woodvale, Doomstown, Thule, Larryville. Really, Larry? Plains, Arbordale, Dawn's Table, Asterford, Dreadham, Dysenteria. I think that's still one of my favorite ones. Korvakastan. Korvakstan. There we go. Wendigoville, Plains. Well, if your citizens are going to poop in the street for realism, per Larry, we're going to have to call your town San Francisco. The San Francisco treat. Norman's Land, Homestead, Rockabura. I have no idea. Meyertown, Hyperborea, Fellmouth, not Foulmouth, but Fellmouth. Hyperborea, we already did that. Rockfield, Canterbury. Pick something easy to pronounce. Wolverton, Lemuria, Barrelholm, Groveland, Forlorndale, Raidersville, Arcadia. Hey, I got a little town around me. You know, I'm gonna go pick that because I got a town around me that's named Arcadia. And we're gonna go to large map. All right, so we're on Vanquisher this time. We bumped it up. Healthcare is gonna be an issue. Hostile forces is gonna be an issue. Less starting resources in hunting and wildlife. Can we survive? Let's go ahead and start. Yeah. We've seen that 100 times, haven't we? And I changed my resolution of my main windows. So hopefully we get a little bit better because I had a different resolution from my windows than I did when I was playing the game. So hopefully it equals out to be better FPS. Call your town Bob. Welcome to Bob. Bob's Burgers. I don't know why that just popped in my head, but it did. All right, let's get settled in here. Just waiting for it to load in. Once again, they optimize some parts of the game, not the full game. So maybe that's the route they're going. Maybe they're going to be optimizing certain aspects of it little by little until everything's optimized. But as of right now, it's just certain things are optimized, not everything. All right, any day now. Hey. All right, let's see what we got going on around here. All right. Oh, nope, still 30 FPS. 40, 47. Huh. That's weird. You'd think I'd be getting better FPS right now. There we go. 158, 168, 166, 159. That's better. Maybe it just had to load in. All right, so we got clay up there. We got boar, deer. Got more clay down here. Deer. Sand. Deer. Fish. Just going around the outskirts right now, seeing what we have. Any other type of resources. Not seeing anything. There's a big mound in the middle. We got deer up top. Got some sand. I'm not seeing any iron. I'm not seeing any coal. I'm not seeing any gold. But I see deer and boar. I don't see any wolves around either, so that's a good thing. What's the fertility looking like here? Got a nice hot spot there for farms. It's nice and green in this area. It's green down in here, and looking pretty nice through this section and in this section. We might actually build up in here somewhere. And there's plenty of resources to go off of. Got clay there. And got boar right here we can hunt. And so same with the deer. Got deer here and there. And boar there. We might just go ahead and see about building up in this area here. Not many trees. Yeah, I know. So actually, this is nice fertile land here for fields. So I might just go ahead and start. Ooh, that's a big slope right there. I don't like that. That'll be all right. We'll deal with that later. So let's go ahead and start off with our trading post being right here. Yes, please. Yep. There's plenty to start off an early game, though. That's the main thing. Didn't check to see water. Alright. Actually, the water's not too bad around in this area. We're up on the high part right here for our town center, which isn't a bad thing. That's actually good because when they go to try attack us, we're up on higher ground here to where we can fire out further. I really don't like to, I mean, re-rolling if I absolutely have to, but I don't know. I mean, this is workable. We'll see how we can do here starting out. And if it's too bad, then yeah, we'll re-roll. But as of right now, this is manageable. This isn't bad. We have plenty of resources to eat. The only thing is we're going to be far away from water initially to fish. But we can place wells and stuff like that, so I'm not going to be too worried about that. Alright, let's start thinking also about things here. Alright. Road there. Kind of want to build the houses up around in here. Let's see. Do that. And I'll have this one come out this direction. And have it go out this way. And then I'll start with... I can't put houses down until this is built, though. When you set the peeps to pick up things, just check trees and none of the others. Well, it's good to start having stone picked up right now as well, because if we can have them get stone early on, once we go to place our wells, they'll already have the stone in the inventory. Getting food, be right back. Alrighty. Alright, so that is up and going. Let's go ahead and pause this here because I want to make sure that we get this placed okay here. So housing. I'm going to turn on the fertility because it's easier to see. The raiders will get tired running up the hill to attack. Yes, sir. Alright. So I'm going to do it a little bit differently here. I'm going to put spaces in between the houses to put, oops, wrong button. To put the thin gardens in between. So that's that. I got 4 houses there. Oops, I did it. Oops, I did it again. Here I am trying to take my time, and I'm already goofing. Right there. There we go. All right. And then I'm going to have a road coming up like that. And actually have it come up just a little bit further. And then I'm going to have another set of houses right there. Skip a spot right there. I want to make sure we have enough houses so where when we have the food in stock, we can have people trying to immigrate in here as soon as possible. So I want to make sure I get the housing available. Put in a road here. And then the well. We need to make sure we get the well in resources. Well. Put the well in right there. All right. And then try to get it to where we have our firewood. So the firewood's going to be out from the town for a while. Make sure this road's straight. Shift. Yep, that's what I thought. Have that come out like that. All right. The firewood splitter. I'm going to rotate this. And actually, yeah, we'll have this come down. So that road's there. Have this road in right here. Actually, this road will come out. I'm going to make sure this is kind of gridded off pretty decently here. What's up, Jimmy? Actually, I think I went too far with this road. Let me redo this. Redo that road. I'm going to have this road just come out. How far do I want this road? Let's see. Let's have it come out to about here. And this will come down like that and over to there. That'll connect up. Let's see. And then down from this road we'll have... So I want to make sure we have enough room for everything. Because over here is going to be like our like commerce area. Stuff that's not really going to be putting off pollutants. And then having our other main stuff over here that's going to be putting off the pollutants. So I'm going to just come off of here. And this one I'm going to have go straight out like that. All right. And then for this block here, do right there. And also like that. All right. And then I'll go ahead and make sure this is good. All right. Let's see. Do that. And I might just leave these roads go. Actually, if I delete this, is that going to delete the whole thing? It did. Gosh dang it. That's all right. We'll just do this. Delete this one. And then To there, and to there. Talked to family in Florida today. They're bunking down for the hurricane. They're having... Or they have food and fuel. That's good. I'm glad. Glad they're doing good. Hopefully they can ride it out to, you know, and make it out good. Alright, so here we're going to go ahead and put in the firewood splitters out here because they put off the pollutants. Or they lower the desirability anyways. I'm going to put in a firewood splitter there. And then I'm going to put in another well right here. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll have a stockyard. Storage, stockyard. And we'll go ahead and put one right there. And I'm going to go ahead and hit play. There's a lot of resources going to be chopping down here and going for. We also need... And I just realized the boar and deer have already disappeared, didn't they? So we put the town center in right here. We used to have boar right here and deer up here. Now there's just deer up here. We do need to make sure we have food production going. Let's go ahead and put a hunting cabin in. We're just going to slap one up here for now. That's going to get moved. And we also need to make sure we got a forager. Make sure we get some food going for us. Try to find a decent spot. Bunch of berries and greens here. Trying to see if there's any like eggs or... I'm not seeing any eggs. I think there's some eggs right... No, that's... Yeah, there's some eggs there, but... We'll just put it down here. And we're going to have to think about a graveyard, too. I just thought about that. Where are we going to put the graveyard? Actually, the graveyard will go right up here above these houses, I think. Let's go ahead and put this road in. That. And then we'll have the graveyard. Do... Why is it not allowing me... Oh, there we go. That there, and then down, meet up with that one. And then a graveyard. Go ahead and put one in here. It's not going to be a large graveyard to start off with, but it's going to be something. Alright, we're going to prioritize these houses here. They already have one going. I want to prioritize at least two more, and I also want to prioritize the firewood splitter and the well. So that way our basic necessities are done. They'll get to everything else as time goes. How to put in the FI here, put off T. What? Oh, sorry. Did you see the big rock on your initial search? No, I did not. Not with the Fog of War up. I did not see any mega rock. I'm sure there is one on the map. I just didn't see one with the Fog of War. Yep, somebody's dead. There's nobody to take. There's no place to take this person. We're just gonna see him die here in the middle of the street. I did not prioritize the stockyard. Why are you going and building up the stockyard, huh? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and speed things up here a bit. Let them build everything up here that we've placed in already. Yeah, you just died, I know. And somebody else about ready to die. Stricken of dehydration, huh? Well, that another person's probably gonna die. Hopefully they get some water in here. Alright, getting our... Oh. Man, we're having people dying off left and right. Alright, let's get this house up and going. How much stone do we have? We don't have any stone yet. Why do we not have stone? Oops, wrong button. Let's go ahead and deselect all these. Let's get some stone in here for the well. Let them just take down the trees that are needed to be taken down as of right now to build stuff. Yeah, I know. Alright, come on. Get the stone. They're going after all the trees, but they're not going after the stone. A lot of sumac around, but... Hawthorn. Why does this look... I don't know. I thought maybe that was some water down there, but I don't think it is. I'm not seeing any blueberries. Yeah, there's more deer right there, too. Yeah, a lot of sumac and hawthorn. Another wolf coming in. They're finally starting to work on the stone. Oh, and they just died of dehydration. Gosh dang it, man. They need to get the stupid well in. Once they get the well in, we should be okay. Yeah, I know. I'm trying, but they're just not working with me here. Alright, we should get water here now. Alright, it can hold up to 250 for capacity. The bonus is only 88%, but that's okay. Alright, villager cured. Alright. Okay, that was quick work for that wolf. Alright, now they can go ahead and get the rest of... Get these trees taken out. Get the rest of this stuff built up and going here. We need our food resources going. We need a graveyard because we have 1, 2... We got like 3 dead people in our city right now just laying in the streets. Quite literally. Maybe we should prioritize. Didn't I put in... There we go. Let's go ahead and prioritize the graveyard now. Get that going. Because all they need to do is chop down the resources. And I know. I literally just said I'm going to get going. Thanks, game. They did not die. They're dead drunk. No, they're not dead drunk. Be nice to find some blueberries around here. But I'm not seeing any. Actually, we should probably get this hunting cabin going up as well. So that we can get food coming back in, especially since winter's coming. And that'll help out with our wolves. Oh, we got a forager up going. That's good. Now, at least we got... Well, the forager's not going to do anything during winter. That's not a good thing. At least they're getting the hunting cabin done before they go and retreat for the winter. Get this going here, guys. Let's go. Not too many people are retreating for the winter. I mean, there are quite a few, but alright, they're going to be stocking this. Once they actually hunt and get some food coming in, we'll be fine. We need to start thinking of a smokehouse as well. Which will be, I think, down here, because that's going to put off some nastiness. Smokehouse. Oops. I want to move this. Relocate. I'm going to relocate that to there. And then I'm going to put a smokehouse here and here. So let's all of us in chat guess where the first Raiders attack will come from. I'm saying from the west. Yeah, that'd be a good thing for you. Like, where you guys think the Raiders are going to come from? Are they going to be coming from the north side up here? Are they going to come from the south? Are they going to come from the east? Or are they going to come from the west? I could have swore I just saw... Okay, that's the boar. Alright, we found the boar. Good. And we found some clay up here now, too. Okay. Awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and get our... Get at least one smokehouse in. And since everything's up in here and up in here, I'm going to move this target area. Like so. That way they can actually get the boar and the deer. And we've already got rats down in here because that's the dead body. But those rats will disappear once I reload the game back in. Have to start on a little stink town with the smokehouse and firewood splitter. Yep. Why is nobody chopping anything down? Are we out of... We only have one laborer. That's not good. We're gonna stick with one forager for now. We're getting too many things put in to where... We need people to move in. We need food and people to move in. Because right now we're getting food from the deer, but we don't have a smokehouse up. Once we get the smokehouse up, should be fine. Well, actually, it's a spring, so we might get people to move in. I started off with, I think, 10? No. There's 5 here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. I've lost 5 people due to dehydration and wolf attacks. We got 1 new person. No, 2. We got 2 new people. Oh, 1 was born. So yeah, 1 immigrated and 1 was born. So at least we now have... Wait a minute. How did somebody... Okay, there we go. Laborers 2. So we're going to slowly get people rolling in here. It's just a matter of time. Very slow going. Right now we got to get these dead people out of the middle of the street, though. What we could also do is I'm going to knock this down to 2 builders. I guess that doesn't really matter. But... Alright, smokehouse is up. So that'll leave us with what? 1 laborer? Alright, we don't have any fish, so I'm not going to have the priority go to fish. Remind to move in your town was more... Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's the same way with any new settlement. I mean, it's always rough going the first few years. Alright, getting the graveyard done here. Heck, I'm still sitting at 138 FPS. It's amazing what can happen when you change your resolution of Windows. Uh-oh. Why did somebody else just die off? 1, 2, 3, 4. Why did they just... I still have 7 people. 0 laborers. But yet... Oh, they're working. I needed the food to keep coming in. 2 new villagers immigrated. Nice, thank you. We needed that. Ah, the other forager came up and... Okay, I see what happened. I'm going to keep it with 1 right now. That way we keep our labor count. What the heck's going on here? It is not saying anybody's dying. Where are they all going? Oh, they're all going to builders. That's what's happening. They're getting taken out of the laborers and put it over into the building. I want a nice house in the lake with little shrubs and plaza. Yeah. Did we just lose somebody else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought I just heard somebody else die off, but I don't think so. I think we're good. Alright, the graveyard is up, so they should start getting the dead bodies out of the yard. Bring me your dead. Let's go. Oh, come on. 4 laborers. How many times do I gotta put somebody into this thing? Follow a dead body being taken to the graveyard. I would if they ever get the dead bodies out and put them in the graveyard. Which they probably won't until they get all the stuff out of the middle of the graveyard. Let's watch a burial. Yeah, it's not that interesting. Yeah, I mean, we've seen the burials before. I mean, they just come and they just plop them into the ground. There's nothing really to see. Seen the game where you can build and run your own jail. Yeah, I think it was a Prison Tycoon. I think I have it. It's not that great of a game. It's very clunky. Yay, there we go. 7 new people arrived. Yes, please. We needed that. We definitely needed that. Yet they're all focusing on chopping stuff down instead of gathering with... bustling market. Yes, I understand. One thing at a time here. 9 new villagers immigrated. So now we're up to 18 out of 20. We need to get these houses going. 7 new victims. I mean, citizens. Yes. Wow, now the year's already down. Getting into the winter months. Well, I guess now we can afford to put... Oh, they already put one in there. So we now have 3 out of 3 foragers. There we go. They're starting to get the wood out of there. So I think once they get the wood out of here, they'll start getting the bodies put in. Yep. There goes our first body. Hey, that wasn't very... Oh. There's 3 bodies. 4 bodies. Let the bodies hit the floor. Wait a minute. Oh, they just threw the body down in the graveyard. They didn't even actually bury him at first. Alright, we got some more houses in. So we have 18 out of 32. But I'm going to put in another row of houses. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to put the road in right here. Housing. Make sure this is facing the right way here. I'm going to slow things down. One there. Another one there. One there and there. And I'm going to make sure the road's connected up. Like that. And then I believe... Where am I going to put the market to make sure I get the houses? I might already have to move. I'm going to move this. That way it's out of the way. Move this up to here. Well, try to get it to where we can hit up the deer and the boar still. Let's see. Alright, so... If we possibly leave enough room for stuff in here. Let's go up and over. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. Let's get rid of that. Yes. This thing's gonna have to get moved. So I want to make sure I can come out with it. Come on. Let the bodies hit the floor. Yep. Watching Aaron starting all over again. We are gluttons for punishment. Yes, we are. Alright, that's getting moved. That come down like that. And then we'll place the market. No, I can't place the market. I need a salt pit and a storehouse. Gosh, dang it. I always forget about that, don't I? Alright, so storehouse I'm going to put in by the stockyard. Storage. Storehouse. I'm going to rotate this around. Place that in right there. And then the saw pit will be over by the firewood splitter. Keep those close by. Resources? Yes. And let's rotate that around. I guess it doesn't even matter which way it's going. It's the same way either way. Put that there. Post the Monday Funny Pick in Discord. Let me check that out. Once again, if anybody wants to join the Discord and see all these memes and all the other stuff, Discord link is down below. Memes and photos. Oh my gosh. Never buy cheap socks. This guy now works at IHOP. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, those ones are good, Jimmy. Those ones are good. Yeah, I like those ones. Alright, they still have resources they need to collect up, so I'm not worried about them running low on logs. 54 firewood in the storage, but 108 total in the town. Yeah, the sock one, that one caught my eye at first. I didn't know what that was until I read it. I was like, oh, wow. Yep, that's just a toe, but still, it doesn't look good. Alright, still waiting on... Let's go, people. Work faster. Let's jump that up. 4. Get these things building faster. Alright, storehouse is up. Just waiting on the saw pit. Watching Top Gun Maverick. Is that out already, or...? I'm shocked that that's already out of the theaters. Oh, they're storing water in here. It's like, what the heck? Yeah, the well is in a perfect spot for that fire. Alright, now we should be able to put a market in. Which way is this going to be facing here? I think that's forward, so I'm going to have it there like that. I think I'm going to have it up in here somewhere. Yeah, I'm going to put that right there. I'm really hoping I put that hunter out because I really want to expand up a little bit further yet. I'm hoping I put that hunting cabin up out of the way more, or far enough. And the way it looks, the rats disappeared. Yeah, there's no more rats. Guess I can take this off. There we go. That's my music media player. I have Dish Satellite. It's on preview. Oh, okay. Yeah, trying to keep it a little bit more up-tempo. Oh, we need more planks. They're waiting on planks for the... It's like, why isn't the market done yet? We're just waiting on the planks. And they've been working on these stone piles here for a while. Flight of the Valkyries for the radar attacks. Well, the thing is, raiders won't really come in, I don't think, until we level up. When we get a new tier. 4 new villagers immigrated. 2 new villagers born. Building was on fire. Still need 20 planks. These guys need to hurry up. I know the travel time probably isn't the best for them right now, but... Not doing too bad on food right now. Still doing pretty good on that. But I think we are getting deer, and we're also getting, well... Not sure where the boar went. They ran off. The boar, they don't like to stick around. Heck, we got deer here, boar, deer, and we have deer down here as well. So we can afford to put in like 2 more hunting cabins. I'm sure that they're up here somewhere. There they are. Now, as long as they don't attack us, we'll be fine. Ooh, this guy's lucky. Our hunter's doing whatever. Alright, let's see here. Oh, our market's almost done. Market's done. Market's done! What else do we need to put in to help us out? Now that we're going to be able to start collecting up, making gold, guess we should start thinking about maybe like a healer or something like that. They were like cockroaches when you turn on the lights, you explored the fog, it went away, and the boars ran. Yeah. Wait, we can't do a healer until we're level 2 or tier 2. Never mind. Can't do a school. Can't even do a rat catcher. Alright, well. How are we doing on this? Can we level up? We need 50 wood planks. And they should be going up here now because... there's nothing else needing to be had with wood planks. Resources. Let's see. Tannery. Not gonna worry about that right now. Cobbler. That takes wood planks. But we are gonna have hides and stuff. We definitely need to have shoes start going. Let's put a cobbler in right here. And then I think we need to also think about arrows. We'll put the Fletcher up here on this side. I know we need to save up our planks, but we need to make sure our people are good to go with arrows and bows before we level up. Ooh, that was a close one. I want to take our time tiering up, you know, before we get attacked. I want to make sure that we're set and we're ready to go for raiders to come in. Yes, root cellars. I think I'm gonna put them down by the trading or the town center down here. Let's see, that's in what? Storage? Oh, we need compost. Guess we should probably do that before we get ourselves into some trouble here. That's gonna be up in here. This thing is putting off some pretty heavy, nasty vibes here. Let's put that up here. And we'll go ahead and just... Villager died from wounds. Wounds from what? Were they attacked? They must have been attacked. Yeah, they were attacked by a wolf. Yeah, I'm thinking about having the trading post up there. That's going through. All right. Still doing good on food. And we got through the winter pretty decently. Yep. We're definitely making gold with the market now. It's good. Except for all of our planks are now going to this since it's closer. But we need to get our compost going. I don't see any... I see a little bit of it building up in here, but it's not terrible. Some of these roads we might have to go back to because they're not completing them. Go ahead and make sure they get these roads done. Is that straight? Yeah. It's always good to hold down the shift button, that way you know your roads are straight. Yeah, we'll put a wagon shop in, but I think that's, I don't think we can do anything with the wagon shop until Tier 2. What's up, Mike? How you doing today? And same with a barn, I do believe. Yeah, barn's Tier 2 as well. So I'm trying to get all of the stuff in we can with Tier 1, get established before we even attempt to tier up. Not tier up as in cry, but tier up as in level up. Yeah, because up in here, resources. Let's see, Fletcher, basket. Yeah, Weaver. Can't do anything with that. Yeah, a lot of this stuff I can't do until tier 2. Tier 2 opens up a lot of stuff for us. But for the meantime, I'm not sure if we're getting any... Are we getting any willow for baskets? I don't think we are. Yeah, we're not. So it'd be kind of silly to even try to put a basket shop in right now. Until we start getting willow. No. Not yet. If you missed it, I went over all the updates at the very beginning. I went down through the forum on Steam and did that. Alright. Let's see. We need to make sure now that that's all done. Let's see. Storage. I'm going to put in another storehouse here. So that way we have a second one. And then I'm going to put in a couple root cellars, I think. Yeah, we'll put a couple in right there. Hitting attacking your foot. Oh, one root cellar's already done. Alright, this guy, I'm going to move him out of the way for now. That way it's not blocking things up and doesn't look horrible. And I mean, we could possibly start putting in a couple defenses in as well to help protect. Just in case we do get attacked. Defenses. Go ahead and place a tower here. And then I think to help protect this storehouse up here, place another one in up here. That way our storehouses are protected and our town center will be... It'll help our town center. Alright. Let's see how we're doing. 36 out of 48. Let's go ahead and put in another string. Well, I might actually go up here. Start on some houses up in here. Oops. Housing. So... house there and there. Rotate it around. House there and there. Then I'll do the same thing there and there. Get ready for expansions. Alright. We'll get our roads put in. Go. Judge still at 60 home runs in the game. Yeah, somebody was talking about that at work the other day. I don't really follow baseball, just being honest. Oh, we can upgrade our town center, but I really don't want to right now. I mean, I do, but I don't. Our towers are up. Now, if we couldn't pay for them, supposedly there would be an icon that pops up. But I think we're making enough gold right now to where we can afford them. But if we can't afford them after a while, we'll know about it, I guess. They'll stop working and an icon will pop up above them. How much stone do we have? Oh, I was thinking about putting a wall up around this, but I really don't want to. I don't think... I'm not going to. Alright, we got plenty of room for expansion now on population. And this hunter is just killing it right now. Not a big fan, but 60 home runs in a season and the chance of holding the Yankees record is worth paying attention for a few minutes. Yeah, that's true. Alright, houses are done. The roads are done. Did they get these other... No, they still didn't finish up this road down here. For some odd reason, they don't like to finish off roads in certain areas for some reason. Alright, we should start getting more gold now. Hopefully. Where's this predator sighted at? All the way over here, and he's already dead. Building's on fire. I think I might want to... How many laborers do we have? 16. I think I'm going to put in another hunter over here and one up here. So we're starting to get a little low on food. Well, I guess we are coming out of the winter months, but still, I want to be able to stock up a little bit better for the winter months. So food production, hunter here. I'm gonna put another one up in here. And this, actually, I'm gonna see if I can get a few more of them boar up there. So I'm gonna place it a little bit higher. I think it's about time to level up so that way we can start putting in tier 2 buildings. Help us out. Oh, we're out of logs. Oops. Me bad. Where can we get the resource? Oh, look here. Right there. Bam. Wait, why is that red? No. Bad. Cancel. Cancel. I don't want to... That would have been bad. Four raiders sighted. We haven't upgraded. Okay, so they can attack without you upgrading. Awesome. Where are they at? Oh, they're already dead. All of them? I see 2. It says there's 4. Oh, there's another one right there. That's 3 out of the 4. Where's the... There's one right here. There was 2 up in here. Maybe the 4th one already disappeared because, yeah, the bodies are gone. Alright, well, okay. I guess we're getting to the point where we don't really need to have it 4 times speed anymore. Can you hunt boar or just kill them when they attack? I mean, they will get them if they attack us, but yeah, this hunting cabin up here, once I can upgrade that, it'll set out traps for the boar. Which I think I'm going to go ahead and upgrade. So we're starting to get attacked now. I need to make sure our town center can have a little bit more firepower, and it'll help us out. Be able to put in better buildings and stuff like that. They haven't finished off this road either. Once this is done, I think the first two things I want to do is put in the trader. Well, first I want to put in the barn, and then I want to put in the trader. Because this is our fertile land down here. This is where our fields are going to be at. Right down in here. There's some eggs up in here we can get. I'm half tempted to just start sending people out. I think I might do that. Let's expand our line of sight. There's a hill here. Might have to explore that area a little bit more too once we get there. See if there's anything around this hill, any resources. A lot of trees compared to some of the other maps you've used. Yep. And it's going to be a difficult one. Got to be sparing on the trees. There we go. Tier 2. Looks like they tried to go over here. Where's this person? Okay, right here. Let them just kind of work things out up here. Just trying to explore here, see what's available to us. Hawthorn. Be nice to be able to find some water. Do some fishing. That would help us out. I mean, what is this? It looks like it's... with how the fog of war, it looks like it's trying to drop off into water, but it's not. Alright, we got more deer up in here. Got some sand. Sumac. Hawthorn. Still no blueberries. Sumac, sand. There's nothing around this hill, though, is there? Except for stone and sand. Not very fertile, either. Is this the edge of the map? Why is there such a hard line right there? Is that the edge of the... No, it's not the edge of the map. That's weird. It's weird how it just cut off a hard line like that. Ooh, we got clay right here. Nice. Alright. Let's see here. What can we do? We gotta put in... I'm gonna put in the barn. And then a trading post. So, resource... No. Food. Food production. Barn. Need a town center 2. Got that. Okay, so we need the trading post first. Okay, well, that yeah, alright. Well, okay. I see what you're doing to me, game. I see. It's services. There we go. Trading post. Where do we want this thing at? Right here. While it's doing that, let's keep an eye out around here. Going with Mom, store run. Hope to be back in a few. All right, Jimmy. See you in a bit. Be safe. More hawthorn, sumac. Bunch of sumac. This guy's getting attacked by a wild boar. Hopefully this guy's in his hunting cabin. He's not, but we can have him help out. Oh, he's going after the other guys. Oh, maybe not. Come on, one more hit. Get him. Come on. Okay, maybe not one more hit. Oh, that was easy. What? Oh. Ha! Oh, there's another wild boar coming in. Nice. So they do hunt wild boar now. You no longer have to wait for them to attack. There answers that. I heard there will be a fix where you can move all the sumac, hawthorn, etc. just like blueberries. Oh, that would be interesting. Well, that's our first little hitch in the game right there. We're still running 118 FPS. Nice. A little screen tear going on now, though. I don't like that. I wonder if I can fix that, and I wonder if there's some kind of settings I can do to fix that. Settings, video, V-Sync's on. I don't have the foliage turned on either. Maybe that's gonna... Whoa, hey, why did that just happen? I can barely even see anything now. Hold on. Whoa. Hey, what's going on here? There we go. Alright. That's better. We're sitting at 1 FPS. Why is it saying we're only at 1 FPS? It's weird. It's still running smooth, but my FPS counter's off now. I broke-did the game. It's still running smooth, though. I like that. I need to do something real quick. My Windows Media Player is... somehow went full screen. I don't like